Okay, so in this video, let us discuss a problem on CodeChef. Maximize the sum. You are given an array of integers a1, a2, so on an. N is always even. You are allowed to do some permutation, whatever you want, and you will end up with a different array a1 dash, a2 dash, an dash, like that. But your goal is to maximize this sum. That is absolute difference between adjacent elements taken pairwise, like a1 dash minus a2 dash, a3 dash minus a4 dash, all the absolute values. You want to maximize this sum. So if you read the test case example, they have explained to us one kind of arrangement wherein we arrange the array elements in this way, we get a maximum sum 9. So what is the logic behind this question? Like, let us consider that array itself, 1 minus 3, 1 minus 3, 2 minus 3. Now, the arrangement given by them is minus 3, 2, 1, minus 3. Let us see how the sum is calculated. It is calculated in this manner. A1 minus A2 mod plus A3 minus A4 mod, which essentially becomes 5 plus 4, which is 9. But we can arrange these elements in this way also. Minus 3, 2, minus 3, 1. I have just swapped these two elements. So effectively the answer will still be 9 only, because minus 3 minus 1 mod is also 4. Why did I write like this? I have an intention behind it. Basically what I want to say is, if we take this array and sort it, increasing to decrease, lexicographically, we will get this. Now what I want you to observe is, in this array, the pairs are minus 3, 2, minus 3, 1. Can we get some pattern from this sorted array? Yes, we can. That is minus 3, 2, minus 3, 1. So essentially what am I doing? The smallest element with largest element, I am making it one pair. Similarly, second smallest with second largest, and so on. Once you get that pair, you just do absolute value of smallest minus largest. You have to anyway get absolute value, right? So you do largest minus smallest, smallest minus largest, anyway you get the same thing. So you do absolute value of smallest minus largest, similarly second smallest, second largest, and keep adding their sums. Let us take one more example to get some clarity. Suppose we have this array. Suppose we have this array: minus 5, 4, 1, 2, minus 1, and say minus 4. So if we arrange in sorted order, minus 5, minus 4, minus 1, 1, 2, 4. Now you see, smallest, largest, second smallest, second largest, third smallest, third largest. We are essentially making pairs in this way. So now what will be the sum? Smallest minus largest mod is 9. Plus second smallest minus second largest mod is 6. Minus 1 mod is 2. So we end up with a sum of, what is the sum? 17. Yes, 17. You try to permute the array in any other way possible, you will not get a sum greater than this. Let us take one last example and I'll show you the code for this. It's very simple once you have understood the example. Let us say we don't have equal number of negative and positive elements. Let us say the array is -5, 1, 3, 2, 4, -4. Now I'll sort it. -5, -4, 1, 3, 2, 4. Same procedure. -5, -4 mod is 9. -4 -2 mod is, oh sorry, I've sorry. The array is -5, -4, 1, 2, 3, 4. -5 -4 mod is 9. -4 -3 mod is 7. 1 -2 mod is 1 only. So the answer we get is 17. You can try to permute this array in any other way, but I don't think you will get a sum greater than this. So essentially that was the only thing in this question. Sort the array and find the absolute difference between smallest, largest, second smallest, second largest. So our loop will run until we have compared all the corresponding pairs. After that our loop will break and we will print sum. So I'll show the code. Take the input n. The input n, input the array, sort the array. Let's keep a variable j, which is pointing at the last element, and I is pointing at the first element. We will perform this loop until I less than or equal to j. That is, if I becomes greater than j, will break. Which essentially means we have basically formed all the pairs. And I'm doing sum equal to absolute of a of I minus a of j, which is basically smallest minus largest absolute, second smallest minus second largest absolute, like that. And I'm printing the sum. I had got correct answer for this. If you want me to run it, I submit again, I will submit. So this is the approach I used. If you have any other solution, you can comment down. Thanks for watching. Bye.